Alright, hey, welcome. Today we're going to do oil changes and lubricant changes on a Polaris 570. This video might be a little difficult because of the way everything is on this machine. We're going to have to try and show you around here. This is all the products we're going to be using. Transmission, front gear diff, oil change. It's gonna be maybe a little hard. We're gonna crawl up underneath this guy, see if we can. All right. So this is what you're looking for. You got a slotted hole here, and right there is gonna be your drain plug, which is going to be, I believe a 6mm. Let's see if we can get in here. Yep, 6mm is what you want for this. I'm just going to crack it real quick. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to move this phone out of the way here, so that we don't get any kind of oil on it. Let me try and set it up here somehow so we can see. Alright. Get our drain bucket under here. You gotta be careful when you take this out of here, because there's gonna be a little crush washer, a little brass washer usually on there, and I just dropped my Allen wrench down in the oil. It's gonna be fun getting that out of there. And the machine, I warmed it up. You always want to do this, warm up your machine a little bit. It'll help get the oil warm and make it a little easier for it to drain. Alright. I'll make sure I got my washer on there, which I don't see my washer. It's hard to say if it put one on before. Don't feel one on here. Okay, we're gonna let that drain. Kinda see she's draining out. I'm gonna go pull the dipstick out, and that'll let it drain a little easier. So we're gonna get this drained out, and then we'll be right back. Alright, you can see here, I don't know, my video got messed up a little bit, but we pulled the drain plug, draining the oil from underneath, and then I pulled the dipstick, and I realized you got a broken O-ring, so you want to check for that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just picked up this machine. Who knows the last time it's had any kind of maintenance done to it. Oil was looking pretty black, so we're gonna let that drain out. Right here's your filler tube. It would be on the right side of the machine, and then the oil filter. We can see it down in here. Try and get you some videos. Okay, all right. So right there's the oil filler, or the oil filter. So we're gonna get that off, and then we're gonna get this oil all drained out, and then we'll refill it. Stay tuned, and be right back. Okay. See, she's nasty. she's definitely in need of an oil change. Alright, just gonna throw this filler down here in this bucket. Okay, now that we got the filter out of there, said again, here's your filler neck. I'm not sure if I lost the video from just pulling the plug out from underneath. Basically, it's a 6 mil underneath, and your drain plug will be right there. And there's a slotted hole in the frame. It's kind of an oval shape, and you'll see it's the only 6 mil plug down there for drainage. So we're gonna get our oil change kit out, and we're gonna get this all installed. Okay, so now for the 570 Sportsman, this is the kit that I ordered. Right there, it shows down at the bottom, 300 to 570, a couple other models. But it comes with your 2 quarts of full synthetic. You get your new filter and also a new copper washer for the drain plug that goes underneath. Alright, we're gonna just take this and just rub a little bit of oil around it. I'm gonna try and get this set up here a little bit. So kind of see what I'm doing. Alright. Sorry about the video. I'm working on figuring this whole YouTube and video stuff out, so bear with me a little bit. I've only got a couple videos on here so far. You know, I'm trying to learn the whole video and stuff, which I've never really been too keen or good at that, but we're gonna give it a try. So we're just gonna crack this bottle open a little bit, get our foil off, make sure no foil is loose that could possibly fall off. You know, we're just gonna add a little touch of oil in there, and then we're gonna take just seal this gasket off. Alright, and then the tricky part, which I don't know if you'll be able to see from down there. I'll try and see if I can show you where this filter goes in here. I'll just lower this stand down real quick. Alright. Let's see if we can get an angle into this front area. Okay, so right down in there is where the oil filter goes. It's a little tricky spot in there. The best way to get it though is from the right side of the machine. You gotta kind of get in there, feel around for it. You're just mostly doing this by feel. Make sure that the cross thread, make sure to get it on there. And you'll know it should spin on very, very easy. You know, if for some reason it feels like it doesn't want to just spin on there easy, then don't force it. You're gonna want to just take it slow, and I just kind of turn it around with my hand until I can't turn it no more. Just basically hand tight. Okay, New filler is in. Filter. Clean a little bit of this oil off that spill down in there. Okay. Looks good. We can pull our pan out, which hopefully I can find my. Hopefully I'll be able to find my Allen wrench that fell in here. Oh, she's pretty nasty. Oh, hey. Got it. Oh. Alright. Not always fun when you drop your tools down in your oil bucket. Sure does make a mess. Bear with me for a second here. Okay, so the new filter is installed. Let's see if we can get a little better look at it down in there. Oh, she just doesn't get you real good. Sorry about that. I'm just trying. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's the new filter in there. Alright, now we're going to go back down. Here's your little copper washer. So we're going to take that. And then we're going to just filling this stuff up. Not sure what's going on with my videos while they keep cutting off. We're going to clean this up and go find a new O-ring for the dipstick. Usually just hit it with a little carb pleater. Make sure there's no gunk or goo on it. You don't want any contaminants in your oil. So I'm gonna go spray this off real quick. I think I have a little bit of air. Alright, let's see her now. She's all nice and clean. Now let's go see if we can find an O-ring. Yeah, it's always good to have an O-ring kit around, multiple sizes. You just never know, and it'll usually save you a trip to the store. So we're just gonna kind of hold this guy together and take a look. Looks like it's the one. Make sure she sits down in the groove good. Okay, so we got an O-ring back on her. All right. Oil drain good. Down. Put the fuel cap on. Yeah, it's just like anything else. Don't force anything. Make sure she threads on nice and easy. If it wants to stop it, yeah, stop it all on you. Then you definitely don't have it in there straight, and it will cross thread. And this plastic, very easy to cross thread. You don't want that. So just take your time. Ain't no rush. real quick. Check our fluid levels. Alright. She looks good. A little high. That'll be okay. Everything doesn't have to be too tight. Just make sure she's snugged up in here good. Okay, and there's an oil change on a 570 Polaris Sportsman. And the next video, we're going to do the transmission fluid, the gear case. Alright. So, thank you for watching. If you like, please hit the like and subscribe, share. Subscribing's free. Thank you. Have a great day.